What's good, everybody? It's your boy Showtime. Y'all already know what time it is. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Had to come in real quick. Get out some free agency update. So it looks like the Phoenix Suns and Bradley Beal are headed down they head into a buyout. According to many reports, Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns are discussing a buyout. And if that was to get done in the near future, both LA teams will be interested in Bradley Beal. The Los Angeles Lakers, the Los Angeles Clippers. The Los Angeles Lakers, I don't know. It's like they interested in everybody. I ain't gonna lie. The Lakers, who if you're a free agent or you're available in the trade market, the Lakers are gonna be attached to it. I don't even know why the Lakers even need Bradley Beal because they got Austin Reeves, Gabe Vince. I mean, what? I don't know, bro. Maybe Austin Reed's not gonna be there or something. I can see why the Clippers want to. I see why the Clippers want Bradley Beal because they don't want to pay Norman Powell. And if they get Bradley Beal, I guarantee you Norman Powell is gone. They're gonna trade. They're definitely gonna trade Norman Powell. And I like Norman Powell. No, don't get me wrong, but for a starting shooting guard, I think the Clippers need to go in a different direction. Norman Powell is not the answer. He's good. He was good and very serviceable for the Clippers last year while Kawhi Leonard was out. But once Kawhi came back, I mean, really, there was no need for him in the starting lineup, to be honest with you. Let me pull this up for y'all real quick. I don't want to be on here too long. I had to come here and give y'all an update. I'm going to keep y'all update on everything. And I think, little T, did you see me something? Oh, yeah, by the way, the Los Angeles Lakers just re-signed Jackson Hayes, too, y'all. So the Los Angeles Lakers, their their center positions are already filled. They got DeAndre Ayton starting, Jackson Hayes coming off the bench. Um so it's gonna be Jackson Hayes, DeAndre Ayton for the center position. Now as far as Bradley Beal, let me pull this up, y'all. Let me pull this up. Make sure I hit the like button, y'all come in. Whole lot of buyouts going on, man. Whole lot of stuff going on. Um, we we still got Chris Paul. Chris Paul's another player to look out for. The Clippers are attached to him. The Lakers are attached to him. Phoenix, Milwaukee. I, me personally, if what they saying is true, that Chris Paul wants to start, he still wants to be a starter. I think Chris Paul probably end up with Phoenix. He end up back in Phoenix or Milwaukee. I can see Phoenix. But here's the thing though. How would he get the starting spot when you got Jalen Green, Devin Booker? See that? It just don't make sense. I'm like, how is he gonna start when you got Jalen Green, you got Devin Booker, Dylan Brooks at the 3. Now, here's the interesting part, y'all. Somebody, I can't remember who that was that put this report out, but I saw Mark Stein confirm that this is real. This trade, this 17 trade, supposedly there's a 17 trade that's in the work. Now Kevin Durant going to Houston, that's part of it. Supposedly there's a historical, a groundbreaking historical 17 trade in the work. And I said, y'all, I'm so serious. A 17 trade. I'll pull it up. It sounds like it's a lot going on, right? Right here. So apparently there's some kind of 17 trade. And I saw Mark Stein also talked about it. And it looks something similar like this. The Rockets get Clint Capella, Kevin Durant, and you can see the whole breakdown. Yeah, you got Phoenix. I mean, it's not really nothing really stands out too crazy. You see the same old players we already know that got drafted to where they got drafted. The players that we already know they got shipped to Phoenix and Houston. And see, I don't even get why there's a seven. Why is it got to be a 17 trade? We already know. Like, I mean, the names involved. You see right here. If this true, this is what it is. I mean, it's nothing. It's nothing crazy. You feel what I'm saying? You would think, okay, is there going to be some players we don't expect get trade in the discussion? From what it looks like right here, no. It looks like a bunch of players we already know who's involved in the trade and some young talent that got drafted. So it's nothing really too crazy. I saw that somebody did mention Cam Whitmore. So that's what I'm saying. Like, is this the end all? It can't be, because I saw somebody Cam Whitmore going to the Lakers. So it sounds like to me there's a lot going on. There's a 17 trade out there, which is insane to me. A 17 trade. Now, this got to be a rough draft, because where do we get the Cam Whitmore? Where do we get this Cam Whitmore news from? Now, again, it's in the works, so that don't mean this the end all be all. It has to be Cam Whitmore. Got to be more to the deal than what's been said on this post right here. Because Mark Stein talked about it too, so I know it's legit. Because Mark Stein definitely was speaking on it. So my question is, I just want to know who's all going to be involved. If Cam Whitmore going to be involved, he going to the Lakers. Okay, if he goes to the Lakers, then I doubt they go to Bradley Beal. Makes sense, right? So Bradley Beal is going to get bought out eventually. They're not going to be able to trade Bradley Beal. They know that. Nobody wants $53 million. They'll take him in the buyout market. The Clippers got a 5.3 mid-level exception they'll use. I think this opens up the door for them moving on from Norman Powell, because they don't want to pay him. And y'all know I've been saying the Clippers need to get a power forward. I keep beating the dog on my desk. I keep yelling at the top of my lungs. I don't know what it's going to take. I just need the Clippers to go and address that one need. We keep looking at guards, Chris Paul, Bradley Beal. Look, I'm fine with getting either one of them as long as he comes with a power forward, man, and you take Kawhi off the power forward, put him back at the small forward. It just doesn't make sense. If you think we're going to win the championship with Kawhi playing the power forward, with Bradley Beal at the 2, they clearly lost their damn mind. We got no shot. We're not beating Houston. We're not beating all those younger, athletic defensive teams. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to work. I don't see it. And I like Brook Lopez. I like the fact we got Brook, but again, Brook is slow. He can't guard the pick and roll. So again, we got to still add on to what we got. We need to get some younger, athletic bigs on the team too. So now, regarding this, look, I think if this true that this is a 17 trade, that's why a lot of teams are kind of quiet. You don't see much movement. Maybe that's what it is. Because the Clippers, they made one move. They re-signed James Harden 2-year deal, which I already called. I knew that was going to happen. That's nothing new. They re-signed Nick Batum. We already knew that was going to happen. Brook Lopez, big move. I like that move. Again, so we already know, like, those moves are okay. That's cool, but there's more moves need to be made for both LA teams. I haven't heard anything about Austin Reeves getting traded. What's going on with Austin Reeves? It's not much talking going on other than they could potentially. Now, this was all said before the offseason. This was during the playoffs. They could move Austin Reeves for a big, but there's no big out there available. You don't have a big. I'm talking about a game-changing big that's going to come to the Lakers and make them a championship contender. You went out they got Aiden for the cheap. You re-signed Jackson Hayes. So now you got LeBron. You still got LeBron, Rui. They let Dorian Finney-Smith walk to Houston. You signed LaRavia. Dalton Connect. Oh, let me pull this up. I don't know if y'all saw this. The Andrew Wiggins. Yeah, let's pull up the Andrew Wiggins. Because I saw this. Now my brother Elder been talking about this Andrew Wiggins deal. I'm not high on Andrew Wiggins on the Lakers, honestly. I don't like Andrew Wiggins on the Lakers. If you ask my opinion, y'all, I don't like Andrew Wiggins on the Lakers. And especially if you're giving up a first-round pick, Dalton Connect, and Rui Hachimura, I don't like this move for the Lakers. I don't. Honestly. I don't like – Andrew Wiggins a good player, don't get me wrong. But he just don't – to me, he doesn't play with a high motor. He's not as good as he was 3 years ago when they won that championship. I don't see the same Andrew Wiggins. That Andrew Wiggins, maybe because it was a contract year, but he played a lot more aggression, hunger. Defensively, he was elite that year. I don't see the same Andrew Wiggins. I don't think this helps the Lakers. I don't. I think the Lakers, they're going to have to replace, whether y'all agree or disagree, I think the Lakers going to have to find a way to replace Dorian Finney-Smith. I don't think LaRavia is as good as Dorian Finney-Smith defensively, even though he can shoot the ball. I still think they have to replace Dorian Finney-Smith. And I guess that's why they're looking at Andrew Wiggins. But Pat Riley is not finna give up Andrew Wiggins that easy. He wants a first-round pick. The Los Angeles Lakers, if I'm the Lakers, I'm hanging up the phone and I'm blocking Pat Riley, and I'm never doing another trade negotiation with him ever again. You're not finna cheat me. Mir Coffee. I know Mir Coffee out there, right? Mir Coffee is another name to look at. No, that would not be a bad option. Coffee. See, here the thing about Coffee though. Now, I know when I say that name, Mir Coffee, I know what y'all gonna say. Coffee played good with the Clippers. Coffee can he was shooting 40% from the three, but Coffee kept getting targeted on defense. That's why the Clippers took him out the rotation. They took him out the rotation because he was getting targeted after the All-Star break. Coffee defense was just horrible at the All-Star break. So I don't even think he helps the Clippers defense. I mean the Lakers defensively. Because the Clippers not gonna re-sign him. So I don't even like Coffee getting any starting job in the league until he improves his defense. Because some games you see Coffee playing defense, you like, okay, he played good defense. But in the most part, man, he was getting targeted on defense. So, I ain't too high on him. Now, as far as Bradley Beal, if the Clippers or the Lakers, either one of them teams get Bradley Beal on the cheap, not bad. I will say that. And like I said about the DeAndre Ayton move, some people, they said that's not going to move the needle. That's not a good move. Look, the Lakers getting DeAndre Ayton was the best case scenario in this free agent market. It's a realistic move without giving up anything. So if you able to give Bradley Beal for cheap, I don't know. Do they got another mid-level exception? I'm not sure they got another mid-level exception. Maybe they get him for a vet, man. I think the Clippers, I know the Clippers will use they $5.3 million mid-level exception. I don't know what the Lakers have right now. I had to look it up, but again, man, do the Lakers really need Bradley Beal? I question that though. Do the Lakers really need Bradley Beal though? I mean, with Bradley Beal, what is he gonna bring to the Lakers than what they already have? Because they got Austin Reeves. To me, they don't need Bradley Beal. To me, the Lakers do not need Bradley Beal. Getting Bradley Beal, that'll be a solid move, but do the Lakers really need Bradley Beal? I mean, honestly. Like, where would Bradley Beal fit? Because to me, Austin Reeves can do the same things that Bradley Beal can do. And I'm not joking. I'm not saying he on the same level. Let me say it again, because I know some people can't comprehend very well. I'm not saying Austin Reeves on the same level as Bradley Beal, but he does some of the same things as Bradley Beal. Like Austin Reeves literally averaged 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. That's damn near Bradley Beal's stat line. So I don't even know if that's what they really need. Now, here's my thing though. If the Clippers get him, my only thing about if the Clippers get him, okay, you get Bradley Beal next to James Harden. I like that offensively, but again, man, that don't look. You got 2 guys in the backcourt that ain't gonna play defense. I ain't see enough defense, Bradley Beal. I don't know about y'all. I didn't see enough defense. Bradley Beal. To me, he's not a stopper. He was part of the problem with Phoenix Suns last year. He wasn't the solution. He was the problem. He don't play no defense. So I'm not in love with it. But the only reason why I want the Clippers to get him, because that'll give them a reason to get off Norman Powell, and hopefully they trade him for a power forward. They take that $20 million. You also got Boga 18. And they flipped those 2 guys into a power forward. That's why I want that for the Clippers. That's why I want it. But other than that, Bill will be a good piece for the Clippers, no doubt. But again, until the Clippers get a power forward, nah, I don't think the Clippers. I'm not letting them off the hook. There's power forwards out there. You got John Collins. I was talking to my boy Hitman. He said Wendell Carter. I doubt Wendell Carter is available like that. I don't think the Orlando Magic is looking to get rid of him. I said it. They don't. The Clippers don't want to pay Norman Powell. Powell wants long-term money. The Clippers, if they do keep Norman Powell going into this year, they're going to look to get rid of Norman Powell at some point. They're not going to re-sign Norman Powell, give him long-term money. I highly doubt that. That's not going to happen. You can book that. That's not going to happen. They're looking to move Norman Powell. They don't want to pay him. A guy like PJ Washington, John Collins. I've been hanging with John Collins. I know some people, they laugh when I say John Collins, but I think he'll actually help them. He'll help the Clippers. Yeah, you got Batum, but here's the thing, Batum is good for 15, 20 minutes. You don't want Batum starting. That's not gonna help the Clippers. Rui Hachimura, y'all, believe it or not, I'd take Rui on the Clippers. I'm not even lying to you. I actually take Rui. Rui a big body. Rui can play. He's a big body. He can't guard 1s, 2s, and 3s. He's solid guarding some 3s and guarding 4s. I'd take Rui. I would take Rui Hachimura. I actually think he's better than what we got now. I would take Rui Hachimura. Give me John Collins. Give me Rui Hachimura. I'll take you to one of them. We need some big body. That's all I'm saying. You can have Norman Powell. Hey, I tell you what, Laker fans, let me ask y'all a question. Would you take Norman Powell for Rui Hachimura? Because I would. I'd do that. I'm serious. I would do that. I'm doing it. You can have Norman Powell. You have Norman Powell. I'm telling you, I just know this. Norman Powell can score the ball. He can score the hell out the ball. And he's a great 3-point shooter. But man, when he's not making his shots, he's a no-show. I'm just being honest. I mean, we saw it in the playoffs. Norman Powell, to me, is really good for your bench, not your start lineup. If you look at the plus minus too, y'all, look at the plus minus. When he got the green light on Portland, look at his plus minus and look at their record. They actually played better without him after they trade him. So I had to. He cool. Like I said, Norman Powell good, but You can't win with Norman Powell as your starting shooting guard, and you got Luka Doncic or James Harden as your point guard. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, we not getting y'all can't have Derrick Jones Jr. for Rui. Nah, that's not happening. That's out. That's out, homie. That's not happening. We ain't giving y'all no Derrick Jones Jr. Hey, you know what? I just thought about it. We got Derrick Jones Jr. too. Nah, y'all ain't getting no Derrick Jones Jr. I know for sure though. If the Clippers said we'll get y'all Derrick Jones Jr. for Rui, they'll probably take that. Cause I want Derrick Jones Jr. We need Derrick Jones Jr. for sure. Ain't no way we giving up him. Cause Derrick Jones Jr. part of our identity. So hell nah. Nah, we can't get rid of him. Nah, I can't do it. He said known powerful Torrent Eason. I'll take what? Man, give me Torrent Eason. What, bro, what? Man, you crazy. Give me Torrent Eason. I'll take Torrent Eason in a heartbeat. Torrent Eason for Norman Powell? Done deal. Hey, I'll pack your bags up now. Give me Torrent Eason. For sure. For sure. We just need some size. Somebody 6'8", 6'9". You know what I'm saying? They can bang with the Aaron Gordons of the world. That's a bad deal for hell yeah, that's a bad deal. I'll take them though. If you don't want them, Torrent Eason a dog. Shit. That's why they traded Dylan Brooks. Why y'all think they got rid of Dylan Brooks? They said, man, we got Amon Thompson, Torrent Eason. They straight. Yeah, they not trade Torrent Eason. We already know that's a weird sandwich anyway. I already know. I won't even get my hopes up for that. I won't even get my hopes up. But shout out to y'all, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I'm gonna be back a little later, y'all. I'm gonna be back. Report some more. I got another stream I want to do later. So I'll be back a little later. Some more NBA news for y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button. New to the channel, subscribe. I'm out of here.